Love, lift, life. We touch into your mind, body, and soul.
What up, my people? Dreamwise here for another one. Today I'm going to dive back into the movie Moana, the knower. Remember, loveliftlife.com. Go get your spiritual tools, family. Reprogram your subconscious mind. Symbols are the language of the subconscious mind. loveliftlife.com. Also, like, subscribe, and share these videos. You know, I make it fun and simple, so somebody's gonna gain some light. An adventurous teenager sails out on a daring mission to save her people. During her journey, Moana meets the once mighty demigod Maui, who guides her in her quest to become a master wayfinder. Together they sail across the open ocean on an action-packed voyage, encountering enormous monsters and impossible odds. Along the way, Moana fulfills the ancient quest of her ancestors and discovers the one thing she always sought: her own identity. So, I did a live stream on Moana before, speaking on love for yourself and love for humanity. Y'all go check that out. And my spirit was moving me to talk about this knowing aspect inside of you and how to recognize your purpose. Moana's name means ocean. Symbolically speaking, she is connected to the ocean. Something keeps on telling her or pulling her to sail the sea, to do something different with her life instead of playing it safe and conforming to her parents' fears and worries. Your parents are here to protect you from the world. Most of our parents have been mind controlled and religiously programmed, so they are just going along to get along. There's nothing wrong with that. That's their journey. That's their agenda. Their soul might have lifetimes and lifetimes to go to get out of this sleep. The key is, what's your agenda? What's your purpose? See, on my spiritual quest and journey, I had to forgive my mother hundreds and hundreds of times for nothing she really did maliciously and purposely, but to come to the understanding that she's only human, and me trying to please her or keep her away from certain things is not benefiting my journey. For example, my mama would come over and I would run and put up my Baphomet statues and pictures and all other type of symbols, trying to protect her ego. Now I just leave that shit out in pure sight. To my surprise, she was concerned and worried, but that won't stop her loving her baby boy. That Jesus motif set on her is not stronger than the unconditional love she has for me. I went from putting certain things away in my house to letting my truth be my truth. It's not trying to show how big and bad I am. These symbols bring me power and energy in accordance to the symbol. How real is it to me if I'm worried about pleasing others or making others feel comfortable in the space I occupy? What am I telling the energies inside of me when I get to the heart of this thing? When I run and put these symbols away? I'm not being true to myself. Your friends, family, and people's emotions don't have nothing to do with you. Get the book, The Four Agreements. So your mind controllers, parents, have nothing to do with your spirituality. Just like in Moana's case, her society and parents had programmed her to live for the people and work for the community. See, you came through your parents for a specific reason. You have chosen your parents in space and time for an adventure you want to go on. Good or bad is still an adventure, but remember, there is no such thing as good and bad, as this is just a perception of the eye of the beholder. You are on a quest, a hero's journey to remember why you came down to this place in the first place. Your mission is to understand you and what makes you tick. What makes you you. And the experiences you put yourself through in this journey. Oh, you think you just stumbled upon consciousness? No, consciousness was in your plan when you laid out this journey of ignorance. You just beat the mind control and manipulation of this system, and you're finally coming into your own. You. Your own universe. The problem is, chaos being, is that we still have an urgency and a need for something. This feeling of need, or the idea we need to, or even I need to do this, is a demiurge energy. The need to be or do something is holding you back. Stop living in the future and live in the now. Get Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. See, something can move you and take on a latent energy within you, where you start putting in work towards your purpose. But you don't need to do shit. Let's look at the definition of need. Need requires something because it is essential or very important. You don't need anything on this reality. Besides the basic human needs and Maslow's laws, food, shelter, and clothing, you don't need to be in such a rush for your life's purpose. The understanding and journey of who and what you are is embodied inside of you. Remember, you made the decision to come to Earth. You're trying to figure out why you chose this path. Know thyself. Even in Moana's case, she felt like she had to run out and set sail in the ocean. The problem is she had nowhere to go and she didn't have the heart for it. Not until she went with her grandmother to the cave, subconscious mind, and realized her path and destiny was to be a voyager. The heart chose her, and the time and energy was right for her to set sail and embark on her purpose. Y'all go get y'all an Akashic reading from Khadijah. You cannot not live out your purpose. Your purpose might be to come down here and experience love. Your purpose might be to come down here and figure out what this whole taste thing is about. Being a foodie and shit. Your purpose might have been to experience pain and understanding the depths of that experience. Who knows, you could be the next relationship counselor, world chef, or a spiritual healer. Your purpose will move you. You are in the situation you're in now because it's leading you into your purpose. It just doesn't seem like it yet, but you have to go through situations in this lifetime so you can get to your purpose. Have you ever been in a situation where things just ain't going right? Then, all of a sudden, that not going right led you to bigger and better things. Family, it's time to live in the now. Understand that worrying about the future and constantly living in the past is hindering your ability to grow. Do your work. Know thyself. Understand that you are it. This is a personal journey within, a self-realization of the situation you decided to go through. Understand and know you are on the right path when you are dealing with your fears, emotions, learning and understanding this knowledge, applying your practices, being the scientist, fuck woke do work, and not being hard on yourself because you feel like you're supposed to be this image in your head. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't you just be the image in your head? Become the knower and know that that's you. And your mental future will appear first in the second. Dream wise.